we're out here on 10 Killer Lake, as you can see, and I'm joined by professional angler Jason Christie, Cherokee citizen, and man, we're here on your home lake, so I figured we'd come out and do a little bit of fishing today. What do you think? We're gonna catch some largemouth?
Absolutely. You know, it's blowing 25 or 30, but we got some storms coming in tonight, but I'd be betting that we can catch a few pretty quick.
Well, let's not waste our time anymore here sitting around. These fish ain't gonna catch themselves, so let's get out there and get them.
Let's get it. I got started like most guys that love fishing. You know, my dad, my mom, my uncles. Not only did they fish a lot, we deer hunted. We did everything outdoors. We hardly ever spent any time inside, and it not only made me fall in love with fishing and deer hunting, and just the outdoors. Anything outside, you know, whether it be softball or basketball, you know, just being outside, that got me hooked, and you know, I credit them to introducing me to the outdoors. You know, that's a big part. And most of the people that fish, you know, you got to start somewhere, and you got a dad or a grandpa or somebody that takes you fishing, and that's what, as a dad or a grandpa, you want to do, is introduce these people, whether they like it or not. It's their choice, but at least you can say that you introduced them to it and gave them the opportunity to like fishing. Grand Lake's special to me. That's kind of the lake that got me into tournament fishing. That's where they paid a lot of money back in the day, and then to be able to fish not only a classic there, but my first Bassmaster Classic was really special, you know, and there was 54 of us fishing, so realistically I had a 1 in 54 chance of winning. You know, I was proud with what I did, but I'm really hoping that in the future they come back. I'd like to have another chance at them. You know, the Classic is a giant event, and you know, a lot of people in Oklahoma realize that, and the people from Bass also realize that Oklahoma, you know, they love bass fishing, and that's why we had such a showing at the weigh-ins, and, you know, the spectators. I mean, I had 75 or 80 spectators following me a day, and everybody just fell in love with it, and hopefully, you know, they come back. You know, Cherokee Nation sponsored that event, and it was just, you know, a fit for the three of us to be involved together. I have a lot of sponsors, and my sponsors, they mean the world to me, but there's hardly ever a sponsor that someone gets where you actually have ties with it, you know. And being involved with the Cherokee Nation is, you know, I got goosebumps now talking about it. It just means a lot. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you, when I was a kid, it probably didn't mean that much, but the older I get, the more respect I get for the nation, the more respect I have for what they do for not only the people, but the state, you know, the highways and things like that. It just, it makes me appreciate it, and it makes me really proud to support, you know, the logo, not only in Oklahoma, but, you know, Florida. There's Cherokees in Florida and South Carolina, wherever I go. And you know what's funny is just when you think that you're out of Cherokee Nation, you pull over and you gas up, and you have a Cherokee Indian come over and say, "Hey, I see you got Cherokee Nation on the side of your vehicle and your boat. You know, are you sponsoring?" And it strikes off a conversation. I haven't had one negative comment yet. You know, everybody's like, "Man, that's cool. We're proud of you," and hopefully, you know, the relationship continues. But you know, whether I'm sponsored by them in the future, you know, I'll always be Cherokee and be proud to say that I am.